that in these settings there are, quote, very few privileges to withhold, no time to reason with the child, and no love to withhold from the child, unquote. The development of strong emotional family bonds and secure, happy, well-adjusted children is not restricted to a particular social class. This can be observed in the most poverty-stricken home as well as in the most luxurious mansion. Also, inadequacies in child rearing and family stability are not limited to poor lower-class homes. Many children in the middle and upper classes suffer parental deprivation, and others are overprotected to the point where initiative and independence are stifled, and overindulgence creates emotional insecurity and personality disorders. The inflation resulting from a series of currency devaluations over the past 15 years has increased the costs of food, fuel, and public utilities, as well as a host of other items. Food prices have increased significantly as a result of the removal of subsidies on food as well as price controls, and the effect of devaluation on imported food items. Domestic food production has also declined since the removal of import restrictions on foods which are already grown in Jamaica. This has affected women especially, as they are responsible for the production of between 60 and 75% of food for the local market and for over 80% of its distribution. The high rate of unemployment among men, particularly in urban areas, means that even when willing, they are unable to provide financial support for their families. The decline in male earning capacity makes it difficult for women to rely on men, whether they are baby fathers or new sexual partners, for financial support. They have had, therefore, to be more reliant on their own income and wages. Jamaican women have a high labor force participation rate. Several are professional women for whom work involves using skills in which an educational investment has been made and whose capabilities have been developed because of ability, interest, opportunity, and commitment. The large majority of Jamaican women, however, constitute a source of cheap, unskilled, and semi-skilled labor and work in handicraft, garment making, domestic service, growing, and trading in food. A number are employed in labor-intensive industries where they do monotonous, repetitive tasks for low wages and where there is limited opportunity for skill training or promotion. Many women have become international traders in consumer goods, while others have become street vendors. The work done by women in maintaining the family unit is essential to the functioning of society and of the economy, yet has little recognized economic value and no legal or social status. It has been estimated that 42% of all households in Jamaica are headed by women, with the percentage in the Kingston metropolitan area rising to 45%. These women are often the only source of financial support for their families, but they earn lower wages than men and are more likely to be unemployed. This forces women to seek alternative coping strategies, which usually involve use of their kinship network. Housing is a major problem. In urban areas, it is unavailable and unaffordable, and this results in overcrowding in small, badly ventilated homes with poor sanitation, which leads to unhealthy personal habits and creates an environment in which disease is readily spread. Available housing is out of the financial reach of most persons in a wide range of income groups who are in need. This situation creates a major problem for families as they are forced to live in conditions which are inadequate and uncomfortable. The overcrowding and resultant lack of privacy create tired, frustrated, anxious adults and children who also have to endure the indignities and discomfort of an inadequate transportation system. Sociologist Dr. Eleanor Wint condemns the conditions under which transportation is made available to the public and the hazards which attend its use, particularly for children. She notes, quote, "Many of us have witnessed small girls being handed through a bus window to unknown male arms inside a crowded bus where she is squeezed into any available space, or where bus conductors curse children to get up and give their seat to an adult and go and be squeezed into some space with a bottom in their face," unquote. Such everyday experiences adversely affect the social, emotional, and psychological well-being of individuals and deny family members of the feeling of security and refuge which are so necessary for healthy interaction and relationships. Although most families struggle to provide basic needs for their members, there are several whose financial resources are such that the family members enjoy luxurious lifestyles, and this can also create problems when the children suffer from over